Hi, I'm an animal control officer for the state of Texas, and we have calls to run, so let's go. If you've never seen my channel before, this is your low-budget version of Animal Cops I used to watch as a kid, except for I'm by myself, I'm a one-woman show, and I'm slightly funnier. So this morning we had a meeting, and then we had a interview actually came in. It went really well. This person studied our city ordinances and our state law, and I was really happy about that. But we're gonna go hit the streets now. It is very cold outside. I have my heater going on, and it's supposed to only get up to, well, right now it's 40 degrees, and that might be some cold weather for y'all, but that's cold weather for me, okay? It was 70 yesterday. So let's see what we can go get into, and we also have to stop by the courthouse to turn in our citation, so we'll have to do that at some point today. Okay, so right now I'm kind of creeping. The call that I went to the other day with the 4 puppies that were very skinny in the front yard, I'm kind of down the road outside watching the address. I know it's creepy. He said that he was going to surrender the animals to the shelter, and the shelter, I just called them. They haven't gotten any animals from this person or don't have any history for this person at all. So the puppies never went there. I want to know where the puppies are at. And right now, they're not coming outside. I'm not even seeing the German Shepherd. So I have no idea where these dogs are at. So I'm probably going to see if they come out or come back and see if they're out at a later time. Okay, so now we're going to go to another welfare check. This was given to me by one of the shelter workers. Apparently there's these puppies that are going into the alleyway and the dogs are always loose and it's a complete junkyard. So let's go check that out next. So this is apparently where the puppies are coming from. Honestly, I'm super scared to walk through all this. There's a bunch of broken planks and nails everywhere. I'm not seeing any puppies. I'm gonna call code enforcement for this one for sure. I'm gonna go into the front of the property though. This is so sketch. Yeah. No thanks. To the front of the address. Now I remember why I remember this address so much is because the last time I was out here, the lady said that she was going to unalive me with a sharp object. Anyways, so I called Officer Hillbush to come out here just to have my back a little bit. And also too, he's like 6'6", right? And people don't tend to mess with him. Anyway, so we're waiting for him to show up.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Where did the other one go? Let's take that one for sure. Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh, I was only outside for like 30 minutes. I'm so cold now. Anyways, we only found 4 puppies. The owner ended up coming out and they were saying, oh, we've been trying to get rid of them. Like, just take them. And I'm like, no, you can take them to the shelter if you want to surrender them. But then I think in my mind, I usually make people take, if they want to surrender their, like a large quantity of animals, they have to go to the shelter because it takes too much time for one officer to process a bunch of dogs. But in my mind, I'm thinking that there's no way in hell that they're going to take these dogs to the shelter. They won't. They've been saying that they've been trying to get rid of them, but I asked, why didn't you go to the shelter? And then they're like, oh, kind of giving us half answers, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna take him, let this be the end of it. There is one puppy still missing and they don't know if they want to give up the mom, so kind of at a struggle there. But let's process what we have and pick some names. Okay, so I was in the middle of getting my puppies tested and Officer Hillbush asked for a backup unit. Apparently 3 big dogs, they're being told as pit bulls, jumped into the neighbor's yard and killed all the neighbor's pets. Some dogs, some cats, so we're gonna go break off and do that next. Come here, friend. It would have been his 13. Okay, this is what went down. So 3 to 4 dogs came in from the neighbor's yard, came into the complainant's yard, killed her dog, injured 1 dog, and then their cat is missing. And the reason why I say that is because they found the neighbor's dog inside their home, and their home has obviously blood everywhere, and the home is like wrecked. So went over to the dog owner's house, and of course with us, they took full responsibility. Like, we want to pay for their cremation, we want to pay for their vet bill and all the other stuff. That's all fine and good. But this has been a consistent problem, and you can tell it specifically from the fence between the 2 homes. It's torn apart, absolutely torn apart. And everywhere else on the complainant's house or their address or whatever, their fence is fine. On the other sides that don't meet up with the dog owner's house, in the dog owner's house, their fence is completely torn. So I would think that it's more of a one party type of way. Anyway, so they were given many citations. They were over the limit for city animals, and then a variety of other issues from there. So that's kind of how that went. But because I was in the middle of unloading whenever Officer Hillbush asked for a secondary unit, I came back to the shelter, got the rest of my dogs put up, and they're good. So I think it's Crunchwrap Supreme for the name, Gordita Crunch, Beefy 5-Flavor Burrito, and I think like Crunchwrap? I don't know, the Taco Bell names, but those are the three of them that I can remember. I'm missing one. I can't think of it. But anyway, so I just took off my 60, or I just got done with my 60. We're going to go back over to the same area that I was at yesterday for the 2 dogs that I picked up. I swear, if I see these 2 dogs loose again, I don't know what I'm going to do. So let's see if we can try to go find them. So I did a little drug patrol and I wasn't able to find the 2 dogs from yesterday. However, on the opposite side of the alleyway, that person also has 2 pits. They're more like exotic bullies. But anyways, their dogs always get out too, and so I don't know whose dogs they are, and I don't have any information to call back the complainant, so I don't know. But we just had a call come in, and it's a really weird call. Hold on. So it says that over the past month, she's noticed several deceased cats, skinned carcasses, and skeletons, that she's concerned that someone in the area is unaliving cats, and then there is half of a cat in a dumpster, gives a dumpster number. But this is the first time that we're getting a call about any deceased animals in the area, in this specific area at least. So she wants a phone call, so I'm gonna call her. So I just got off the phone with the complainant, and she ended up hanging up on me. Maybe that's dramatic. When I was saying have a good day, she went click and didn't say nothing back, but it wasn't nice. Anyway, she's upset because she thinks that there should be investigation on this deceased cat. It is the lower portion of the legs. There is no like head, but it looks to me, based off of my experience, that the cat was probably torn in 2 by 2 different dogs, or a dog, or something like that. I don't know where the head is at. I wish I did, but she thinks that it's more sinister than that, which is fine. She's entitled to her opinion, and me not having any other evidence of deceased cats, I can't really prove anything else. So I think she was upset by that. I get it. I see where your train of thought's going. It's just like, I just need more evidence, and one deceased cat is enough for an investigation, as much as like that might hurt some people's feelings, but it is what it is. We can't prove it. We need evidence, camera footage, anything, and there's none of that. So anyway, we are going to go to an animal in a school zone call. Apparently there is a Rottweiler at an elementary school, so let's go pick it up. Okay, so the Rottweiler wasn't there, and then we also went to go pick up a deceased animal, got that all picked up. All my reports are done, my truck is clean and sanitized, and I don't have anything else, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.